So if I go around and I start calling these people who are sort of like doing apologia for Hamas, or they're doing Hamas propaganda, but they might not support the terrorism, they just kind of like behave in a way that I think is like Hamas sympathetic, and I start calling them terrorists, like all them dangerous, and they support killing civilians. And so, what if that runs the risk of inspiring someone to go and kill that person? Should I be banned? All right, now or never. Now or never, Skipper. Quick. Be quick! Before it's too late. Oh no, auction expired. Shit. I should send this to my bank account. Loner bonk. I've got lots of rune cloth now, so I get rid of this.
Oh, Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom Shabbat Shbush. Hey, how's it going?
Okay, I have a quick disagreement. Oh, actually, let me ask you. How was the conversation? You and Lenore and
did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, it was alright. Chill, cute, bit gay.
2.
Can I show you my
a little bit of glazed fish. Okay, not gonna lie. All right, 2. I spoke to Irrelevant had like a similar take to me, but I think Irrelevant said that like he feels like Hasan should have got banned if Hasan was glazing the manifesto shooter, right? And I think you said you disagree with that, right? Correct.
If it's by Twitch TOS, he should be, but by my own standards, no, he shouldn't be. I think you can glaze terrorists on YouTube if you want. Yeah. I think it's free speech, bro.
Even on YouTube?
Yeah, First Amendment, bro.
But isn't YouTube like kind of like internationally though? Like it's kind of like more internationally compared to Twitch.
Yeah, well, no, it's an American platform. Again, it's not like it doesn't matter about the country's laws or anything. As a platform, I think that should be okay.
Okay, when is it not okay? When's like
targeted harassment, like calls for violence. I think things like this are more against the TOS. But no, I'm not really against just someone who's glazing terrorists.
What if it's like
maybe if they glaze the actions, like because that could inspire other people to copycat it and shit like that. But I think it needs to be it needs to be quite direct, you know.
Okay, not like undertone when like Hasan's like, well, it wasn't what the fuck would you say?
It wasn't a false flag, but it looked like one, and had all the hallmarks of one. It's like, no, first of all, no, it fucking didn't. What are you talking? Yeah,
I think he said something similar about that on the terrorist attack in Russia, the whole concert shit.
Yeah.
No, he always does this shit. It happens every single time.
It's such a cowardly thing to do as well. Like, I don't think it's a one, but it just looks exactly like one. What? Also, sorry, Stark, thanks for the tier 2 sub and for the 5 gifties. I really appreciate that. Wow. Uber, thanks for the $5. I'm excited to see him when his brain works. I haven't seen it once yet. Jesus, it's so cruel. But also funny and based and epic.
So, I don't know, glazing terrorists though, it's kind of like...
Yeah, but who decides who's a terrorist? That's the thing. Like, what if someone... Like, who decides what's a terrorist and what isn't?
So you wouldn't mind that people on YouTube like spreading like pro-Russian propaganda, right?
Yeah, they can do that.
But then Jackson Hinkle get banned for that same reason.
I think Jackson Hinkle literally like celebrates war crimes, and he went to Russia to do propaganda. Like he actually is a paid propagandist. So I don't. Yeah, I know. In the middle of a fucking war, that's very different. Yeah.
I mean, but Jackson, I know he spoke to Houthi. He was on the screen with the Houthi thing. He was like on the big ass screen. He spoke to the Houthis.
He was. It was pretty mad.
It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I was there. Like it's crazy.
Pretty gut.
I seen like pretty crazy. I don't know. I feel like. Chat, you agree with me, right? Like Hasan should get banned for like glazing and terror stuff.
Listen, I will defend Hasan's honor as a free speech advocate, okay? As a fellow enjoyer of the freedom to be fucking retarded online.
Okay, okay. Did he get banned something similar to this or what?
Hinkle.
Or is this Hinkle, but Hasan. Not the manifesto, but just in general, like glazing terrorists and shit.
No, Hinkle actually like Hinkle is a paid Russian propagandist. Like he's paid by the Russians to do Russian shit. And he went to Yemen and hung out with fucking Houthis and supported their actions. Like it's not even close to comparable. Like yeah. Jackson
You seen
Hinkle
the
like
clip where
advocates for and celebrates like war crimes like very openly. It would be like whether or not. So second thought saying there are no civilians in Israel, for example, like they're all targets. That's someone who should get banned because he's literally saying like half of the world's Jews, you can just go and kill them. Like,
yeah, true.
see the difference though, right?
Yeah, but like Hassan's like dumb though. But I feel like he should still get banned for like.
You can't ban someone for being dumb, okay? YouTube would be a very lonely place if we started doing that.
Let's see. Chat, you got any disagreements? Come on. Yeah, you gotta agree with me, right? Right? Yeah? No? 50? 55? I don't know. Hassan.
I mean, there are arguments that you could make.
Okay, what arguments?
You want me to give you your arguments?
No, like what arguments do you have to combat my argument? Because my argument's like pretty base, compared to yours.
No, I thought you were trying to get support for your. You've made an argument. You just sounds dumb and should get banned.
Yeah, songs done should get banned for like it could be undertoning or like openly promoting like terrorist support.
But why is that?
Like
Why is that bannable? Why is that not free? Why should that not be protected by free speech on the platform?
I mean, you could say that, but hey, don't be surprised when some like Hassan's like fucking quote or fucking statement about like on the terrorist shit or say some like unhinged shit undertonely and like some in like 2 weeks some fucking like shooter comes out like fucking be like, oh, I was a Hassan fan.
Oh, so you think his rhetoric risks inspiring a mass shooter, and that's why?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised like if the next I mean I hope not, but I wouldn't be surprised like the next shooter. It's not from Lonerbox. This is from me. All right, I wouldn't be surprised if the next shooter or copycat is a Hassan fan.
Okay, so if I go around and I start calling these people who are sort of like doing apologia for Hamas or they're doing Hamas propaganda, but they might not support the terrorism. They just kind of like behave in a way that I think is like Hamas sympathetic, and I start calling them terrorists, I call them dangerous, and they support killing civilians. And so, what if that runs the risk of inspiring someone to go and kill that person? Should I be banned? Because I call Hassan a terrorist quite a lot. Like I say it hyperbolically, but I do say it, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, you shouldn't be responsible for the attack because since you're calling the main person a terrorist, I think, damn, it's like I say like it's some way it wouldn't be like directly your fault, but it's some way like.
But it's the same with Hassan, right? It is rhetoric. It's not directly his fault that someone might get radicalized and shoot some fucking Zionids, but like, do you see what I'm saying? You already just did a different standard for me and Hassan there.
Fuck. I think I might need help. David, give some answers. I need help. I mean, you can understand, right?
No, but we're already in a problem here where we're favoring one ideological position over another on a speech platform. Yeah. Like, it's weird.
Okay, what about like Bad Banana? Like, he's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, he doxes people and he engages in targeted harassment, and he literally tells people to go and kill people. Like, it's very different from what Hasan does. He's very direct. He like literally calls for violence. He doesn't do it in a sneaky little way or like an indirect way. He does it in a direct way.
Does Twitch has like a demonetized system or something?
I don't know. I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does.
Damn. All right, can I phone somebody though? Can I phone someone? Can I bring someone in?
You can phone somebody.
Can I phone someone to being like a second person to like?
Sure.
All right. You already know who it is. All right.
Yo.
Bring David.
I think the argument to make about Hasan is that his rhetoric is specific to call people in a non-joking, very serious way actual Nazis. And then I think that also you could see in his rhetoric that he is willing to call on direct violence against other people he considers to be Nazis. Like if you would statements about that senator who I think he would easily say is lucky. And he was willing to post a Twitter, basically a tweet saying, like showing the gun that was meant to kill another politician. So I think he could directly say that his mode of rhetoric is much more serious than just like things that can inspire some nut. I think it's something that can be a lot more closely associated to the rhetoric he posts.
Okay, so if he didn't make the violent implications like the threats to the senator, if he didn't do that, if it was just him calling people Nazis all the time, would he still deserve to get banned?
Well, are we talking about deserve as in fairness, or just like as a principle moral position? Are we talking about
I think
fairness towards
that would probably be the same thing, right? Yeah, as a moral position, should he be banned? Yeah, if it was just him calling people Nazis all the time.
Well, no, I didn't remember. I didn't know if this was about Twitch's terms of service or
No,
if just
we're not
like
fuck Twitch terms of service. We're talking about the David terms of service. Okay, so we had calling people Nazis and then the fucking gun Shinzo Abe meme on Twitter. So I'm saying without the gun thing, without the Shinzo Abe thing, do you think he should still get banned for calling people Nazis all the time?
then I would have to like look more specifically to try to remember what my general vibe is going to be. That's not the only thing he said, but if you're, I'm guessing you're not asking specifically about that case, but you're saying if there wasn't a more serious connection showing that he's basically directly telling people that it's okay to
Yes.
attack these kinds of people.
Yeah,
If he
without
didn't do
examples like that, would he still be bannable to you?
Like a 1 day ban, not like for like a 1 day ban. No, I mean like
the thing is, I guess I don't have like a fully fledged like I haven't really thought through like deplatforming like that before. My first thought would be no, but I'd have to think about like what are like the long-term effects and what's the balance of like what's the balance of this is too far where it's likely, even without like directly saying the line, like this is going to more the basically the benefit is out, or the harm is outweighing the benefit of trying to allow free speech. Like that he may not directly say it, but we can tell that this kind of like rhetorical patterns are extremely expiring for stochastic terrorism, etc. I would need to fully fledge out where those lines are. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I can't say yes or no for him being banned. If that's like a
Wow. Okay, so when one of you motherfuckers comes up with a strong position, come back. Okay, what a waste of time. Fuck.
what the fuck? Hold on.
Wait,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
get
whoa,
it.
Okay.